It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday.
Hump day.
Hump day. That's what the kids are saying, right, babe?
Yeah.
I mean, what defines a hump, babe? Is it like, so I've heard a lot of different things. I've heard obviously you have the hump being the butt, or like the hump of the week. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's secrets. It could be a couple of different things. What do you think? Is it more, what's hump day for you?
I feel more assets.
So assets. I see where she's going with this. It's all about the lower extremities
All
for
the
Jess.
assets, yo.
I like it. Well, what's up, y'all? Lifestylers and, people roaming the free world out there in social media land.
Correct.
It's your boy, Jordan Marshall, and I'm here with my homegirl.
Jess, what up to no good, y'all?
That's right, baby. And we're in the house, and we're super excited to bring you guys this week's installment of the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. We're coming to you guys live from Club Secret with this beautiful floral arrangement behind us.
I know, do they like we're switching up backgrounds?
I mean, one's in the chat, if you like the switching of the backgrounds we're doing here. We try to keep it fun and fresh here at Secrets. We want you guys to see different angles and spots that we have here on property where you guys can have some fun and do some cool stuff. So actually today we're coming to you guys live from our hookah bar.
Yes.
Right? So babe, what goes on back here on the Norm?
Well, this is where all the magical hookah happens. Ooh. And apparently when Lily's
working... It's not
working,
that kind of magical hookah, right, guys? Listen, Florida hasn't passed any crazy... It's not Jersey. Jersey passed the laws. Florida didn't. It's hookah, not that magical. We're working on the magic part.
Well, we make it magical, I feel like.
She knows.
Because it's made with love.
She knows.
In all the right ways. But what I was trying to say is apparently Lily makes the best hookah, y'all.
She does, yo. Bam, 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 bam. Hats off to Lily and our entire hookah staff. But Lily's hookahs are the bomb. And if you ever get the opportunity to experience Lily's hookahs here on property, I would say to not miss that. She does a cool little thing, man. I don't know how she gets it. Like, obviously there's ice involved in her. She does like it very cool. It's got like a cool hit. But homegirl like really makes it smooth. It's a combination of smooth, cool, tasty, and when you got Lily bringing it to you, it's like,
I mean,
it can't get much better, right?
All the things.
You really do get all the things. So guys, once again, welcome to the official Secrets Hideaway podcast, and we're doing it live for you guys today. We got an awesome topic on hand for you guys today, and we're going to break it down a little bit. We got the homie Ray out here. Yo, shout out to the homie Ray, DJ Infinite.
Love me some Ray.
You guys get him in the camera every once and again. He is the mastermind behind this amazing show. He helps us produce all the cool stuff on the back end. So all the fun little excerpts and like digital graphics you see installed and the overlays.
The murmur.
Hey Ray, give yourself a bam, 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 bam for yourself. There it is. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. What's going on, guys? We got a whole bunch of people checking in right now with us, Jess. We got the homie David's in the house. What's up, D? We got Mrs. Florida LS. Nice to see you all. What's going on? We got JoJo and Will in the house. What's going on? And just want to say a big shout out to you guys. If you guys are out there watching, before we get into our topic today, we're going to ask that if you're not already following our show, throw us a like, right, babe? Like,
please do.
Smash that like button.
Like us.
And please love us. Get in on this because every week we try to bring you guys the latest and greatest in lifestyle, lifestyle topic, events here at Secrets, events in the LS in general. We here at Secrets have a really great team on hand here of great people that love the lifestyle.
The best team.
The best team in the world, and we love it. And, week to week as we move forward, we're going to try to give you guys the latest and greatest in content. We want to help you guys educate a little bit. We want to get you guys a little bit more in the know, not only for when you come here to Secrets, but lifestyle in general, right, Jess?
Absolutely, because it's ongoing life for us.
Right.
And we love it, just like everyone else here loves it. And hopefully one day we'll get the whole world.
We're trying to mainstream this thing. We're going big, I say this all the time, and Jess doesn't like this comment too much, but we're not doing this for a 5th place ribbon, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to, we want to knock this lifestyle ball out of the ballpark, and really take this thing to new heights and let people understand. And it's kind of cool because this is kind of a segue into a portion of our topic today. We've gotten a lot of, emails, comments, DMs in our inbox, and just lifestyle comments in general of, lifestylers or people that are new to lifestyle saying, okay, you guys are talking about this lifestyle term in general. What is it? Right?
Right.
And it's pretty broad, right?
It is
Jess?
definitely very broad. I feel there's like a lot of umbrellas or topics that go under the umbrella, if that makes sense. Like I was just talking to a couple newbies here.
Right.
And they were just talking about how like they like to be discreet, but not discreet.
Okay.
And I was just explaining how like our lifetime goal here is maybe to be able to mainstream the lifestyle. And
correct. And we also know that a lot of the other members and couples and singles that come here, you know, some of you guys obviously do have an open lifestyle approach, but some of you guys are doing this under discretion. And it's not bad, to each their own. Everybody's got their own story. Everybody's got their own way of, you know, coming into lifestyle or being a part of this. Like somebody like me, like I literally happened to be a vanilla DJ that was just playing all over the place, that happened to stumble upon this place called Secrets, you know, a little over a year ago. I'd say probably on and off for about a year and a half. Been like kind of touching base here and DJing here, but I had no clue what Secrets, let alone lifestyle as a term, as a culture, as a band of amazing people was. So like I even feel, and you know, it's kind of an open door. Like we literally show up on property working here, you know, learning every day. So I feel like if you just have an open mind a little bit about what this is, there's so many different ways to tie it in. And we're here to kind of pump up this ongoing topic. And we actually have people that are watching right now on this feed right now, Jess, that handle this topic every day. I actually want to shout out the homie Dan, Dan and Kathy in the building. What's going on? If you guys follow Dan's social media regarding lifestyle a little bit and see his topics, you know, homeboy does his thing, man. We love him to death. And, you know, one of the coolest things about Dan that we love is that he puts out some of the not so easy to discuss topics, things that we're all thinking and doing, but nobody really, you know, has the, you know, the chutzpah, so to say, to put out there and get feedback on. So Dan, big hats off to you, bro. We see what you're doing. And we're trying to kind of tag team the conversation here, because ultimately, like we're saying, babe, education is the biggest thing, and having people be more comfortable when they come to property, or more comfortable and excited when they go into a lifestyle environment. That's kind of what we're trying to do, right?
And for people to understand whatever their idea of lifestyle may be different of someone else's idea of lifestyle.
Right.
But that's A-okay.
Right.
At Secrets, we accept all the things.
Correct. So let's try to break this thing down. And you guys too on the chat right now, if you guys are chiming in, we see some chatter going on. Fred, big shout out. Thanks for dropping a like and a follow and checking in. Mrs. Florida, Dan is the man. We completely agree. We love that dude. And just love everything that you guys put as a group towards Secrets. So if you guys have a comment here and you want to drop it in the chatter, something you want Jess and I to bring to the table or ask out loud, we can absolutely roll with it. This is kind of like an open forum. You know, Jess and I kind of took this opportunity for this podcast episode today, realizing that we're fresh off a Swinger Society weekend. And then 2 weekends before that, we're fresh off of an eye candy weekend. We have had 2 mega takeover weekends that were insane, absolutely insane. And Ray, actually, we could run. If you got flyers on that stuff or whatever, it's all good. We could throw the stuff up and give shout outs, because those 2 weekends, the past 2 weekends, were lights out for numbers, lights out for energy, lights out for atmosphere. I mean, babe, I think the groups couldn't have been more different, but they partied so hard and enjoyed the property differently, right?
That's kind of like what goes into like what we were talking about, that these are 2 different groups of lifestyle, but they are lifestyle, but they are very different than each other. But it works for them,
right?
And it works for everyone who attends.
Correct.
And that's what I love about this place. Once again, like, lifestyle means a whole bunch of things to everyone.
Correct.
So it's cool that we had back-to-back that are very different, but they're all considered lifestyle.
100%. And I love that too. And the best part is that we get couples and singles or people that are interested in Secrets that'll reach out to Jess and I and say, hey, listen, we heard that there's this takeover coming to property. What should we expect? We've never been before. How is it? So the other cool thing that I think is that once you get into the circuit, so to speak, of lifestyle, where you're going to travel to do some parties. Maybe you do a couple of cruises. Maybe, you know, you get on a Temptations cruise or something like that and you take that route. Or maybe you're traveling to, you know, Purgatory, or to, out to Texas, or to Pigeon Forge in Tennessee when we hit Eye Candy. There's different locations all over the place. And regardless of, you know, where you're kind of traveling to, based on the group that you're traveling for, this can kind of help you, and we can help you to kind of know what you're going to expect with that group specifically. So like an eye candy group, if you were to ask me, hey, what's eye candy like? I'm going to say, hey, they love their dance music and their EDM and their EDC culture. You know, I would kind of equate an eye candy takeover to being a clothing optional EDC festival.
Agree.
You know, like I'd say if you were looking to compare it to something, You got these huge EDC festivals. I mean, that we're literally creating a lifestyle festival with that, which is awesome. So if that's your vibe, if you love dressing up in like little tutus, bright colors, knee-high socks, Chuck Taylors, if you like shuffling and dancing all over the place and getting crazy and having your stunner sunglasses on, eye candy's your jam. You know, you're going to want to check that out.
I'm still trying to learn how to shuffle, though.
But every day we're shuffling.
I got till June to come up with those moves, so I'm super excited.
Hold on, babe. We got to hit pause really quick because I got to shout Stacy out right here. Stacy just wrote that we both have so much energy. This past weekend, y'all are amazing. So really quick, while we're talking about these great groups, we're going to sidebar and talk about us for a second. Thank you, Stacy. Say thank you to Stacy, who's amazing for that. We love that. Thank you so much. I hope you guys see the hustle here that not only Jess, myself, our entire entertainment team, our sexy squad, our bartenders, our VIP, literally, we're trying to put this whole new culture of secrets together and help out. And we have great people in position, all of our managers, our teammates, everybody that's on payroll here at Secrets. We are a unified force to bring you guys the greatest lifestyle experience. So thank you so much for noticing the energy, Stacy. We appreciate that. Jess and I literally are up days and days and days trying to come up with cool concept, new things for you guys to do. How do we keep it fresh? And now, after 2 crazy weekends of Swinger Society and Eye Candy, how are we going to beat these weekends? We got to top them.
I know, but I'm uber excited for this weekend.
Crazy,
it's going to be fun. But another reason why I love lifestyle is, babe, remember how you had someone come to your rescue and help your ankle?
I did. He's on the chat.
I know.
I saw
That's
it.
why I love lifestyle, because normal people don't do that, I feel like.
You know what? In all the hustle and bustle, so what you guys probably didn't know is that on that Eye Candy weekend, when I was running around like crazy, Jess and I were running back and forth on property. It gets nuts. You know, we have to get acts on stage at a certain time. We need party favors to be present at certain places for you guys. Like, there's so much behind the scenes that's happening on property while you guys are enjoying the minute-to-minute party that, you know, sometimes Jess and I have to make, you know, beelines where we make the run to from one side of the property easy. So I thought by going around the front of the property, it would have been easier for me to do, and I ended up eating you know what out there. So shout out. A huge shout out going out to Fred. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you so much, man, for the support, for the help, for the love. I never had a leprechaun come and save me before. I thought I was hallucinating. He looked like a giant Lucky Charm, and I was like, this is amazing. I'm like, I'm being saved by the most amazing cereal box on the planet, but I'm going to take it.
Hell yeah.
And I love it.
Heck yeah.
So, thank you, bro. I appreciate you with all my heart. Thank you. So yeah, getting back to the action, guys, getting back to our lifestyle conversation and resetting the room right here. You guys are live on the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. I'm with my better half, the one and only Jess Wood, and I love getting to do little excerpts like this with her, because her and I, obviously, we date publicly, we work publicly, like we do everything in front of the camera for you guys, for the most part. The other stuff you're gonna have to pay us. We'll send you guys all that other information.
You don't have enough money to actually pay us.
There's my girl. See, she's always leading, you know, she's keeping you guys wanting more. But for the most part, we don't ever get to do this, so I love getting to chop it up with you, and we get to kind of talk and put our own opinion into you guys too, so it works out great. So we're rocking and rolling, and we're moving, we're coming down the pipe, and you know, we have all these great topics involving lifestyle, and we're trying to like break it up for you guys, because let's be real, Jess, this is going to be an ongoing topic. Jess and I right now are not the uber ultimate professionals. We happen to be 2 people that love lifestyle, that have identified with the structure, with the culture, with the vibe of people that we met. I literally, from doing this all over the world, everywhere for 20 plus years, to just coming here for 8 months, I've met a better culture of people in the past 8 months than I've met in 25 years of ripping this together. And that's not anything personal towards one group or another. It's just that I can't believe how many wonderful, amazing, carefree, and do for other people there are here in this community, all within 4 walls. I couldn't believe how many people are ready, willing, and able to help, to want to, you know, make your day easier, just say hi. I mean, like something as simple as, oh, hey, Jess and Jordan, you guys were just entertaining so crazy. We just bought you your breakfast. Like, just the nicest things that you would never expect from people. So once again, big shout out to the whole entire lifestyle community. We love them, right, Jess?
Oh my God. Love you guys. Can't get enough of y'all. That's why we do what we do.
100%.
And that's why we don't mind being here sometimes 7 days a week.
It's true. I mean, in the midst of all this is so much fun. And the fact, I feel like we're all of us, everybody on this chat, if you guys are locked in on this cast and you're watching this live, or you're going to watch it in the replay, you're a part of lifestyle, we are all a part of this, all of us. And, not to, play his name up too much, but here on the chat, the homie Dan and Kathy, people like that, people like Stacy, even like Colin and Elena that are in here. Like, you guys are secrets and lifestyle regulars. You guys eat, sleep, and breathe this entire culture, and we love you guys for it because you help us.
Right.
They help us get the word out, right?
Correct. And they also help us understand. Like, I know when I come to work almost every day, it's some education on some level, whether it's what I see at the pool or just talking with people and just learning about the culture in general. It's still an always ongoing thing that I enjoy learning about every day, and especially with my partner. It's
the absolute best. It's been so great, and it's been awesome. It is the best community in the world. You're absolutely right, Miss Florida. You hit the nail on the head, girl. Wouldn't trade it for all the money in the world. It's been awesome. And this has been such a crazy ride, and I can't believe that Jess and I haven't even been here a year yet, but we have such crazy plans and big goals, big aspirations for secrets and for lifestyle in general. A lot of cool stuff, and please, by all means, guys, keep supporting us. Keep the channel right here. We're doing so many cool stuff, so many cool things. Really quick, babe, let's take a second right now because we are live on a Wednesday. We got something cool going on tonight, right? Right now, I'm going to have Ray throw the flyers up on the screen behind the scenes. And if you want to describe what we got going on with our good friends Will and Amy, that could be great.
Our Wednesdays, we are starting to pump up.
Right. So what are we doing? What's the whole idea behind Wednesdays now?
Just like every other day, we have Monday, Tuesday, Thursday.
Specific nights to specific things here at Secrets. Wednesday has become
exotic rendezvous.
That's right. Exotically erotic rendezvous. So good. Yes. And what's our idea behind that? What we try to,
Well, we're trying to we want this to be a lifestyle destination for people to come midweek as well, not just on the weekends.
Correct.
Especially if you're new to the lifestyle. I personally, when I used to come here for the first time, I love coming on a Wednesday or a Thursday, kind of getting accustomed to the property and everything, and getting to know people and learning about lifestyle. And then once Friday, Saturday hits, you know how it goes here.
Isn't that awesome? That's such a great. I love the way you just broke that down, babe, because that's literally, if you do give yourself like a day or two to come in before the chaos, you can literally build your own adventure just like that.
Yeah.
It literally, we've designed this, and we try to design the entire property and all the activations with enough time in between for you, if you're new, to meet great people, entice that environment, perpetuate that environment to make sure it's cool and you're comfortable with it. We give you enough time in between to meet and greet the people properly. So that way you're not just running into a Saturday with 3,000 people being like, where do I start?
Right, like a Swing Nation or an Eye Candy takeover, because that can be overwhelming in itself.
Correct. Now, if you got a big brash personality like your boy here, just come and hang out whenever you want. That's all good. But like I said, we consider ourselves hopefully the Baskin Robbins of lifestyle, where, we got all these different flavors under one roof. What's yours? Come test them out, come sample them, and do your best to come on a day when it's not too crazy, or like start on a Wednesday or Thursday knowing you're going to stay through Saturday.
Exactly.
Yes.
And
give yourself some time. So I think that's a really big thing. So what we're going to be doing right now, this Wednesday, Ray, if you want to throw that flyer up one more time, is our naked wine tasting event, which is what a cool idea. And it's being head up by two of Secret's very own members, Will and Amy, who I'm sure if you guys have hung out here a little bit frequently, you know who these two are. Super amazing souls, wonderful people, and just really great lifestyle in the lifestyle know-how, and just keeping up with proper lifestyle etiquette and being able to educate and have some fun, right?
Absolutely. And those two, especially I know Amy loves the playroom, so that's always a good person. Like, I learn educational things.
Correct.
Proper etiquette for the playroom, so then when I do give tours to guests, I can also share that information with them as well.
Yeah.
Once again, I love how all the information, all the things fall under
and
the
it's
lifestyle
cool, guys.
umbrella.
And that event's going to kick off tonight at 7 p.m.
7 p.m.
7 to
in
9.
the dungeon.
Correct, 7 to 9 in the dungeon. We're going to have some awesome charcuterie for everybody, make it a nice little wine night. And obviously the clothing is optional. You don't have to be naked to be in there. You can come in pasties. You can come wearing something sexy. You could come in just a sexy night out outfit. It's a clothing optional kind of invite. We made it a naked wine tasting. Obviously, obviously to be fun and show people that we're having a good time. And if you wanted to be in that atmosphere, you could be. I think that's another thing to talk about here too, babe, really quick while we're hitting this topic of like discretion.
Yeah.
You know, people think about secrets and I think about lifestyle and they hear that term and their brain immediately goes to sex.
Very true.
I mean, and this is from a vanilla guy. I know for me, when I kind of knew, I was like, oh, I've heard that term before. That's where my mind went.
Right. Well, and it's not like your traditional lifestyle where people used to put, you know, their watches in a fishbowl and then pull out the watches and
See,
do
I didn't even know
things.
about this. This was a thing? Like,
that
what
was
is
a
this?
thing for when I thought I knew what lifestyle was.
So talk to me about this thing, because I've never seen this. What are you
So
talking
it's like
about?
the guys would take off their watch and put it in like a fishbowl.
What was the idea? What were they trying to do by doing this?
So then a girl would come and pull out the
Oh,
watch.
so she would that's who she had to go with? It was like a
Correct.
random...
Correct.
See, we would all draw straws as kids. We should have been putting our watches in a bowl.
But we don't do. But that's not what lifestyle is.
It's definitely not. It's not. It's not. I'm just saying.
I mean, that's...
As a kid, I would have lucked out a little more with a watch. You know, straws, they're cheap. I would have gotten a cool new watch.
No, you have to give the watch back, my love.
Oh, man. See?
You don't get to keep it too. It's just that's the girl that goes home with you.
Well, I guess that's a gift, depending on who it is.
True. Yeah. That's a cop.
I'm not
That
gonna
is
lie.
a topic for
We
a
should
different
have-
day.
We should have a wind-up watch Wednesday. Maybe we should try it. We'll see who really like dares to be crazy. Hey, lifestylers, I'm going to put this out there right now because I like
Yeah,
the little
let's see
nuts.
what people think.
Would anybody
get
play
some
Russian
votes.
roulette like with a hat and some watches? If we put watches in a thing, would you Russian roulette like somebody? Like, would anybody ever do that? I don't know. One's in the chat. One's in the chat if you're down. I'm interested. Let's see what's happening.
Car keys. That was
See?
one. See,
Victoria,
car keys
there
is
you
another
go.
one.
Victoria, now we're getting
See,
somewhere.
but look at that's.
Okay. Do any of the watches. How about car keys? One's in the chat if you want to see some car keys. We could do that too. Victoria's got a great idea. Stacy says nope. I feel like Stacy's like, I need to know some things, okay?
Stacy, I'm right there with
I need
you,
to know
girl.
some things.
I'm
which
a
is
nope
cool
as
too.
well.
But guys, this is what it's all about. We love having fun in this
Miss Florida
lifestyle
also said
situation.
no.
Who else said no?
Miss Florida.
Miss Florida, come on. Let's have some fun here. Why not?
Oh,
I mean,
Secrets wants to know, would we do it?
I would do it in a heartbeat.
Of course you would.
But the best part is Jess won't let me do it. So
That's
now
right.
Now I can't do it. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, not sorry.
See how I pinned the bad guy really quick in that one? It ain't me.
Oh, spin the
It ain't
bottle. That might be okay.
Can we use Spinfamous? Can we spin the Spinfamous? We should do that. We should spin Spinfamous and whoever he lands on.
Well, if his spin was on this chat, I would love to know his response.
Okay, so this is also what happens when you give two kids with ADD a show. We just start talking about whatever.
Or we could take it to the playroom and do the twirly.
The merry-ho-round. I like how
Yes,
you
you know
redirected
what
the
I'm saying?
conversation. See, and we're back on topic. Guys, we're checking back in on the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. I'm your host, Jordan Marshall, along with my homegirl, the one and only Jess Wood. And I love this dynamic. I think you and I should do a little bit more. We're getting so much good chatter.
I know.
People are talking. There's a nice little dynamic. You know?
I love Stacy's like squirrel.
Stacy's I'm such a squirrel, Stacy. Like super squirrel. I need like a cape with like a big superhero symbol on it. Can you fix it? Can you hook me up with that?
See, so I'm not the only one.
Patty even said, all right. We'll work on that idea. But guys, pretty much what we're trying to say is that here at Lifestyle, basically we want to make people comfortable. We want to make sure that people are excited about coming here. There's so many different definitions and terms. You know, Jess, basically what I was getting at before is that I want you to, can you describe to everybody too, like, we've been getting a lot of kickback of people thinking that lifestyle is just sex. Lifestyle is more like, what's the term when people are like, what's a lifestyler? You know what I mean? Like people have been asking me all the time because I'll say on these promos, what up, lifestylers?
Right.
Because that's what you guys are.
Right.
You're our lifestylers. But then people are like, what does that even mean? So if you could nutshell it.
So in my world, in my head, I say people that are also as crazy as I am. Mm-hmm. We come together at a place where crazy.
And that's not physical. That's not just physically crazy.
No. That's just like my thoughts. Like I love to be spanked. In the normal world, I don't feel people totally get that. And so, but at here, this is where like I just feel comfortable and I don't have to be ashamed to be who I am.
Right.
At Secrets Hideaway, if that makes sense.
It's almost like you skip the weird phase of how you feel you are because everybody's so comfortable here already that you can skip right to the, hey, let's get to know each other.
Exactly.
You know? Like
Yeah.
it's like the hard part's out the door.
Right.
That's kind of how I equate it.
It's like we're all here for some common reason, one way or another.
In some way, shape, or form.
Yes.
Right. Right. So I love this. So Stacy's actually right. You want to read these, babe?
yes.
She's giving some great nuggets here.
Yes, I agree.
Stacy, great job. And Stacy writes here that friendship of people of the same mind and same understanding. That's 100%
I
spot
agree.
on, correct.
I concur.
What a great way to put it. And if it led to, a good time,
All the other
then
things.
that's a bonus.
Well, and that's my biggest thing too. I am all about things happening organically.
Correct. Oh my God, Jess, can you tell your tale of organic, please? Because you are like the organic believer.
Well, I just think.
But it's right. You are absolutely right, and I love the way you put it. So,
well, just so things are more natural and things aren't forced. Like, because I feel when things are forced, it's not going to be all it's cracked up to be, if that makes sense. But when things happen naturally or organically, it just melts together so much better.
So just so you guys
in my experience.
No, you're absolutely, which is our experience over the past 8 months.
Correct.
So basically what Jess is saying, guys, I mean, like, to put us out there, just so you guys know, and we're talking one-on-one to you guys, I can count on one hand in almost a year the number of times that Jess and I have played together, right? Like with ourselves in a lifestyle setting with other people, whatever, one hand, literally. So like for us, we love providing a fantasy. We want to help get you guys excited, have fun, bring you right to the cusp, and then, go back to your group, go back to your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your throuple, your whatever, and let them take you home. You know what I mean? Let them take you to the dungeon for a good time. Let them take you to the playrooms for a good time. Let them take you back to your themed room for a good time. You know what I mean? Like, we're here to get you there, right, babe?
Exactly.
So
we're here to help create a love vibe that hopefully
a sexy atmosphere, and we're going to do that through fun, playful games, through sexy dance sets, through fun, sexy comedy. Any sort of innuendo or quips we could add to the day and make this thing fun. It's one thing to be doing 150 BJ contests at the pool, one after the other, and it's another thing to like be funny, joke, and describe it a little, and then give one BJ contest at the end of our show as the culmination. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So, like, we're trying to entertain and bring you guys a secrets experience that is a lot more innuendoed and fantasized about, to where you guys, as the members, you're making all your own fun at that point, which is that's the main part, right? That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
So, I mean, that's basically our goal. So, and chemistry is huge, and respect, absolutely. Honesty, these are all great points, guys. Shout out to Patty, shout out to Ashley. Really, really great stuff, guys. I'm trying to just go through the thread here and see if there's anybody else that chimed in.
And
Fred, I love Fred's comment here back to when we were doing our stuff before. He said he'd rather not do the keys or the watch, but if his girl wanted to play, then piss on it, he'd be fine. He'd be cool with it. So I like how you added a little bit of pee-pee
We love
to
that,
the back
Fred.
end there, Fred, and I'll see if we could.
We love that.
We can get you a pass on the urine. We'll see what we could do. We'll see what we can do. But guys, taking it back, and we're coming up to the last couple of minutes of our cast here. And so, again, guys, this is going to be an ongoing topic that Jess and I wanted to start and kick off for you guys today, get the chatter up a little bit, and let you guys realize that lifestyle as a term, as a culture, as a definition, might never be fully defined. It might never have a full definition just because it is such a grouping of personality, excitement, costume, theme for a whole night and vibe. I mean, there's so many things that go into a lifestyle experience that, we're here to try to maximize that to you guys as much as possible on a vanilla mindset to where anybody can understand it.
Correct.
I want the oldest grandparent and the youngest cousin to be like, okay, I really don't like hanging out naked that much, but I wonder what it's about, or something, just to where it's not such a weird topic where people are like, oh, naked. What's that about?
So I love talking to Jordan's mother about these things.
Shout out to Audrey Goldberg. That's my girl.
That's an amazing woman because she just wants to understand. She's not judgmental. She's not critical. She just like, I just want to understand. And I love that about your mom. She doesn't. We tell her all the things.
And you know what's so crazy? So when Jess and I first started dating, if anybody knows Jess from, her years before me, I call them BJ, her before Jordan years.
That's right.
You knew that she had a completely different story in lifestyle. And it's so funny because when we first started to decide that, hey, Jess, I'm enjoying dating. I want to bring you around my family and vice versa. She was like, well, wait a second. She's like, how much can we talk about? I'm like, with my parents? I'm like, honestly, talk about anything you want. She was like, what are you talking about? I'm like, I swear to God. I'm like, my mom is unapologetically honest, and she just wants to know that you're real. And she's like, really? I'm like, yeah. So ever since then, the two of them have just hit it off, and I watch them talk back and forth. And part of me can't believe that the love of my life is actually telling my mom these things, but she's doing it in such a way, totally nice, completely professional, using the proper terms, the whole nine, to where my mom is like seeing this whole different layer and like just becoming this different person for a second and really being engulfed in her personality and conversation. Obviously, she loves Jess, but at the same time, she's really taken in by her conversation. So it's so amazing to watch. Even my mother, who is in her 70s, you know what I mean? Watching her peel back this onion layer that I never knew she had. Yeah. You know what I mean? Now, being my mom is already, you know, she's a tough chick. She's definitely had to deal with a lot, crazy stuff. I'm all over the place. So, like, I was definitely not a walk in the park being raised. So hats off to that superhero already. But, you know, just seeing her peel back this layer of like listening and absorbing and wanting to genuinely know more about what we do, being like, hey, you're my son. I want to know what you do. You're the most important woman in my son's life. I want to know what you do, and genuinely being into it. So I think if people can just, you know, not to go into too much about my mother without her being here, she's going to see this and be like, why were you talking about me so much?
You can blame me.
My mom's my mom's a very tough cookie, and unbelievably honest, will tell you how she feels to a fault. I mean, I literally got to check her. I'd be like, Mom, I know that you might not like this person, but you can't actually tell her that to her face right now. We're going to have to wait. Like, it's that kind of thing. Like, so just watching my mother be amazing with Jess and this conversation and this whole culture that when you hear it, if you're not used to it and you've never heard anything like it, is different and is a little like, whoa, what am I listening to right now? It's awesome. So basically, long story short, guys, if my mom can do it, y'all can do it. Right?
True.
That's what I'm saying. And if you still don't think so, you can meet her and then be like, you're probably right.
We might get her on property one day.
Oh my God, I'm praying. Well, our birthday's soon, so maybe if we beg hard enough, we'll see what we could do. But guys, once again, we thank you guys so much for checking in on this amazing podcast episode, the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. This is going to be an ongoing topic, and what we're going to do in the coming weeks, we're going to bring in other couples.
Yeah, so if you want to be, please shoot us a DM. If you want to be on our podcast, please send us a message.
Yes, and if you think you're a lifestyle couple or a lifestyler couple that frequents lifestyle events, you frequent events here at Secrets, you could add a little something to this topic. What is a lifestyle? Or I'd like to maybe do, if we could, definitely one topic on this a month. If it gets popular to where we're really breaking it down in different ways, maybe we do it twice a month. But please start to DM Jess and I. We would love to host you guys and have you guys on the show. Yeah. And I think it would be a great way to get some other opinions and get some more views on the show as well.
I know Jordan likes to talk.
Really?
I like to talk. We like to be on social media, but we also want to share the spotlight with y'all. 100%,
because without you guys, none of this stuff happens. So we're kind of like the mouthpiece a little bit, and y'all are helping us put it on the table. So we appreciate that. And Lindsay, what are you saying here? You said it's a good thing that you can talk to your mom about anything. I would say yes, 100%, yo. Hats off. And I'll be honest, I didn't always have that relationship with my mother. It was really when we grew up and me and my brother, we started moving. We got out of the house. My brother moved to Florida first. I actually stayed in Jersey for years after both my parents came to Florida too. So the distance helped, but yes, absolutely huge. Like being able just to speak like that is a big thing. I was actually adopted from Colombia too. So like my story's crazy. My parents already went out on a limb and like just were amazing rock stars and could have had any kid in the world. And they were like, we'll take that one. And now I'm here. So it's crazy. And there's literally not a week, not every day, but every week, there's not a week that goes by that I don't have that in my head somewhere being like, man, I could have ended up anywhere and doing anything. So
but really, everything happens for a reason.
Audrey and Mark Goldberg for the win. Mm-hmm. For the win, yeah.
And my whole point with that is just saying that maybe one day we can try and mainstream this, where people will be able to maybe not totally understand, but be okay and accepting of all the things like we are with society outside of what we consider lifestyle is norm.
I'm going to put it out there too. If you've never heard of this place and you just learned about Secrets, you're like, what is this? This is so crazy. If you have some kind of crazy opinion or whatever, and we want to kind of debunk all the theory goers, we want to like put out all the naysayers and like give you guys the facts. So if for some reason you don't know what it is, you want to check it out, shoot Jess and I a DM. Let's figure out a way to get you on the property to come down here, experience this thing. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out a way to get you out here. Come check out the property. Come do it. If you got that much to see, say, and do about it, and you want to know that much about it, shoot us a message. We'll bring you right over to check it all out, and we would be more than happy to go over everything from soup to nuts with a fine-tooth comb so that you guys understand and get all things that are Secrets Hideaway, and you get the best lifestyle experience possible with us.
Correct. And I feel not being biased at all, but there's no better place outside of Secrets Hideaway.
There really isn't. As much as we try not to come here, we end up here. She wrote another one? What'd Jess write? Jess, what'd you write here? You make it what you want it to be, and that's what's so, yes, that's very, very true.
So
thank
true,
you, Jess. Such a great comment. You're right. Absolutely right. And we just want to thank you guys so much. All these great comments, everybody for chiming in, everybody for watching and checking it out. Do us a favor, guys, when you have a second, definitely follow this podcast, like it, share it out to your networks, get it out to all the lifestylers, get it out to the vanillas. We want to make sure everybody's checking this stuff out and seeing that we're coming from a great place. Yo, I used to do bar mitzvahs. I was literally, until 8 months ago, doing 13-year-old birthday parties and people's milestone wedding days. I promise you, I have nothing in my head but making sure that people have the greatest days of their entire life. That is what I'm fueling Secrets with. That's what we're fueling Secrets with.
Yep.
If we can nicely sprinkle in a little TNA, we're going to go for it. Nicely. That's pretty much what we're doing. It's a lot of fun here, guys.
So much fun.
And you got to get in to win it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Love it, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this time.
Hold on.
We'll catch you guys again next week on our cast. And this weekend coming down the pipe, before we go, we got a great weekend coming up, right?
Oh, so excited for this
What's
weekend.
coming down the pipe, babe? What do we got?
Well, it's our Spring Fling.
It is.
Secret Spring Fling starting Thursday. Well, starting today.
You guys know that March is a major month for spring break in Florida. So this is our own little Secrets Hideaway Spring Fling event, right? And we're doing it live here. And it's all hula and Hawaiian themed.
It is. We got like Beach Patrol.
We're going to be Baywatching. We're going to David Hasselhoff.
Freaky Tiki Party.
In slow motion to you all day. I'll be ready if there's a dildo. I'm kidding. It's that's the edited version.
I say, is that how the song really goes?
No, but I had to make it secrets friendly, you know. I'm still running on the beach if you're wondering what I'm doing.
Perfect. I love it.
I'm still going. Hold on, let me do it sideways. Maybe they'll get a better
So if you want to continue to see this, make sure you're here Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Get here this weekend, guys. The Sexy Squad's going to be out. We're going to be dancing, playing with y'all, poolside, having
don't
some
forget,
fun.
Who do we got here for Easter, yo?
Forgot about the main drop. So we're starting a brand new party. It's going to be the last Sunday of every month here at Secrets Hideaway. It's going to be a rager, banger pool party. I have, and myself, Jess, our entertainment team, we have scoured the country and put together some of the most sought after and most requested, most desired DJs and remixers in the game. Basically, all the amazing music that you guys hear on property, that all of our DJs, myself, Infinite, Direct, Capone, all the music that we're playing for you guys throughout the days and weeks and months here at Secrets, all of our cool edits and all like the renditions of songs that you guys hear at Secrets, we're bringing the actual artists that make these songs. So kicking off this Easter Sunday, we got my home girl, quite possibly the only other entertainment girl that I put in the category here with me aside from this one. If you guys were ever going to check out a home girl, a chick doing her thing as a rock star MC, as a rock star DJ, as an amazing mixer, as an amazing remix artist, and having residencies all over this country and some huge, huge ones out of Chicago, out of her hometown, places such as Tao, STK. She's done work with the Chicago Bulls. And this homegirl, she has accolades and a tail of the tape that goes on for 25, 30 plus years. An amazing entertainment and DJ career. Her name's Chi-Town Shaney, one of my best friends in the whole world. She coming in this Sunday, Easter Sunday, to bring it to you guys live. Jess is so excited. Everybody's so excited. This is a total girl power event, yo. This is what I want to show you guys. This is what's up. You know, in a entertainment industry where literally, it's not bad, but the DJ aspect, most of the DJs and entertainers are guys. We are, mostly men, but there are a few girls that do it dirty and mess it up and kill it and are amazing. And this chick right here, she's one of them, yo. You guys are not going to want to miss this. It's going to be awesome. So this Sunday, kicking off, the homegirl, Chi-Town Shaney's going to be in the house. And then now, every month, the last Sunday of every month, this is going to be a thing. This is going to be an official event. And I kind of want to tease this one on you right now. This is going to be crazy. This one's huge. We're coming out the gate swinging on this one. we've got the infamous, the one and only DJ Scooter. That's right. One of the dopest remixers in the game. This guy is responsible for probably 75% of the mashup tracks that are played and that are being done out now, just in general. So he's coming to property at the end of April.
Yeah.
Ray, do we got a flyer on that one? Can we throw that? No, we don't have that.
No.
He's giving me the shake in the head. No, we'll get that. We'll get that for next week. No problem. But coming up next, the next month. So the end of April is going to be the homie DJ Scooter. We're going to bring him in. We're going to do it live, and that's going to help us kick off these new parties. So going forward, the last Sunday of every month is going to be a banger, right, babe?
It's going to be a banger you don't ever want to miss.
That's right. And with that being said, now I think we can conclude our show.
Now we're okay?
Now I think we're good.
Okay.
You want to take us home, babe? Why don't you do it? I've been doing a lot of talking. Come on, take us out of here. You could do it. We're live. It's all good. You got this.
It's been a great Hump Day Wednesday
Perfect.
with the podcast, What is Lifestyle, with your girl, Jess Wood.
And Jordan Marshall.
And don't forget, we got Mr. Ray, keeping it real.
The homie Infinite, producing all the sexy stuff behind the scenes.
Correct.
And he stays humble, too. It's cool.
mean,
a couple little bands.
I know, he does it in the best. He's the greatest.
It's great. He's the man.
I know, I love him.
It's awesome,
we love
guys.
him.
From all of us here, Jess and Jordan Marshall, we'll see you guys on property. We'll see you guys next time at Secrets, and we'll see you guys next time on the official Secrets Hideaway podcast. Peace.
Bye.